Here we are live from the SZR race series tonight. We will be following the bees in this series. We just put out some live streams here, so we'll be here. We are live from the SZR race series tonight. We will be following the bees as close series as possible. We just put out some live streams here, so we'll be here. We are live from the SZR race series tonight. We will be following bees. I will be back in a few series. Just put out some live streams here, so we'll be here. We are live from the SZR race series tonight. I will be back in a few series. Just put out some live streams here, so we'll be here. We are live from the SZR race series tonight. I will be back in a few series. Just put out some live streams here, so we'll be here. We are live from the SZR race series tonight. I will be back in a few series. Just put out some live streams here, so we'll be here. We are live from the SZR. Here we are, just on our way out on the course, and the first races here in the bees are Anderson at the moment, or Morvik. No, even further up here. They are a close battle. They are all among the ace and still mixed up with the ace, everyone here. So let's see how the bees will handle it. Today we are going to the ruins, the road to ruins, and there will be a big climb out to the ruins there. That is quite hard, I guess. I haven't tried it myself yet, so I can't say how the bees feel for it, but it will be quite hard, I think. And we have quite a few well-known names here. Eholt. If I managed to click on him, sorry for that. Here we have him. RCC. Not seen him before, so he's a new Swifter, I think. And we have P. Eriksson here. We have Jarl Stig. Morvik from Norway up at the front. And as you can see, there is a huge group forming with A's and B's. Eric Studies was here also, Crisp Seljenes, also a big strong B rider from the PTC group, MacGlue, Eholt, Emil, we have Klingvall, Wallström in the Ace. I will work my way back here. I saw that there was another group a few seconds back here. I want to see what riders were in that group. You can see them here. Still not. Now we're going to do a left turn. No, we're not. We're going to go a little further before we turn. You can see the group here behind. They are. I can't see them at the moment. I need to move my way even further back in this group before I can see the distance. There's about 5 or 6 seconds back, where you can see 10 seconds back. The group is dropping. Blumenthal. Some B riders are Hovde. And Jon Verme from Sweden, from the team SC. Jörgen Måg. There is also a few A riders. Who are else in here? I saw some rider from the Shock team, the Malmö Swedish Shock team also. And this group is 10-15 riders here. J. Anderson, Hardin. There, Zorn. Let's give him a ride on. And after that we have about 7 seconds down to the C's who are coming here. You can see the C group closely following or even working their way up to the B's here. So the faster C's are really quick. Let's work our way back again to the front group of the B's, as things are probably going to start splitting up now as we are closing to the road to the ruins crossing here. We are just turning left here by the windmills. A's and B's still holding on. Here, J dancing, V rider at the front. Let's take a look at swiftpower.com and see how things are developing there. Okay, still no power data up at Swift Power, so we can't really see, but there is a well-known races up at the front of the B's. Let's try out the new zero mode here and test that a little. You can turn the camera around and you can zoom in and zoom out. As you can see, the group is starting to split up a little here. Strongest B's are up here in the front. I will work my way up there and see who's leading the train here. Hopefully MacGlue and Avlebu tackle from the cogs. Seljenes, strong Norwegian rider here up the front with Hodges and Bruno Vieira and the rest of the strong A riders. And here you can see them coming over the bridge now towards the turn up to the ruins here. There you can see in the distance, we are going to turn right here onto the route to the ruins, and the gap is opening up. I think it's a Seljenes that is in the green here that I'm following. You can see the camera is closely following him. I will just take a look here. Johan Gren is up here. There you have him. These are the A right. Oh damn! I hope, yeah. I was lucky. Thought I'd lost it there, but here you have Seljenes, who is in the lead in the B's at the moment, riding in that Team Dimension data kit. All by himself. He has been dropped by the A's and have 14 seconds back to the next group where they are chasing him with S. Martin, K. Tiselius, M. Roberts, J. Eriksson and J. Jacobson and Pinto. So Seljenes has to work all by himself at the moment here. Let's work our way back and see. Here we have Avelbug and Bring It All working together here. They are in the Vikings, I think they are, yeah, they are Vikings, in Viking team, both of them here. and there is a group around 20 riders here that we will follow, and then we see Seljenes is 11 seconds up, and there is 2 riders that are risking to be dropped. One rider is dropped, I can say. He's trying to work all he can to get back to the group, and he needs to do that because now it starts to go down and the group will fly away if he can't make it, and it looks like he can't, so he will be dropped here. And we are going down this mountain here into the jungle, and we have 2 degrees downhill here, and it will be a little steeper further on. Let's see if we can. Seljenes is still all by himself. The group is coming here now, so he will probably be caught into that group. With the A group here with Robert Stiselius, Martin, Jonas Eriksson and Tommy Isaksson, and here they come, and let's see if he can stick with that group. I hope he will definitely try to get in among these riders here. He's doing all he can now, pushing 8 watts per kilo not to be dropped, and now he's in the group. Kula Kalle Kula is out riding also. And we have some famous Swedes here from the team SC. We have J. Eriksson, Carl Tiselius, Tommy Isaksson, and then we have a Vision rider from Mark Roberts, the PTC rider. Where did he go? I just saw him here. Pinto is here also. And now we are going into the jungle here. And let's see if we still can see how far out Bringedal is. He's riding here in with... No, where is he? Here is Kim Little and the strongest ones. Seljenes is here. Yeah, sorry. A little confused here. Seljenes is the only B rider, I thought, but there are 4 riders here. 3 or 4 B riders into this A group here, that are in the front of the Bs. And I will take a short look at Swift Power to see a little about how far the group behind is. Unfortunately, SwiftPower.com doesn't seem to be working correctly at the moment, and we have a rider here off the front behaving a little crazy. He's having some problem, I think. The innovation rider there. He was dropping out. Not sure what's happening really, but yeah. So going down towards the waterfall, still downhill, and then we will work our way back up again and then home. The total distance today is around 29 kilometers, and here we have a beautiful waterfall. I will try and zoom out a little and see if we can get some nice pictures of that at the same time as I'm trying to speak. And Here we have it. Nice little group. Around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 riders or so in this group. 3% downhill into the underground under a waterfall. And you can see McGlue here is 23 seconds back. He's riding by himself. That was a rider that would drop, or probably dropped before there. Here we are into the bridges here in the mountain, and you can see the group there behind in the front. That's the front of the A riders, I believe. So they are about 12 seconds up. Doesn't seem that far, but it's really hard to work in that distance, as now we are going into a ascent here and going upwards. Avelboog is up in the front with S. Martin and Roberts. We are working very well together. Kim Little is now 17 seconds up, so the distance between this group and the front are expanding. You can see them there in the mini-map, the red blob here up in the right corner. That are the group that are in front of us here, and we are with a blue arrow. That's the rider I'm following at the moment here. I will give him a ride on here. Also bring it all if I haven't give him, and Selines of course. Missed him, but I could give Mark Roberts also some ride-ons, and Tommy of course. Tommy is riding in the ace. Oh, now we flew all the way up to the front here. $172 beats per minute here on Bring It On, and you can see it's riding at 500 watts at the moment, 5.5 watts per kilo. And now we are rising up and flattening out again, and then small downhill and up again. This is a really hard part of the course, I think. And then we got a big rise going out of the jungle again, but are feeling hard in the legs. 177 beats per minute, and Selines 172, so they are working at the same level. McGlue 157 has been dropped. You can see Jakobsson here also been dropped on his pink Trek bike. They are 45 seconds ahead now, and there is no chance that you will catch that distance if you've been dropped once. No, Tommy is in this group. I thought he was up in the front group, but okay. The group is shrinking a little. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There are 14 riders in that group. Still working fine together. And the front group isn't going that much faster, I would say. Take a look here. If I go up, they are 25 seconds up to Kim Little now. Jay Eriksson is in the group here.
Now Bay trying to break away. Bay trying to break
And back again with the group. There is one rider now being dropped again here from the group. Let's see who that is. That is Seljenes. Is he dropping off? Yeah. He was working way too hard. 177, 178. He couldn't follow in this climb here. He has been working too hard. And we still have Avelbug and Bring It All in the group. And they are well-known riders which are normally up here in the front, riding with the A riders here. Oops, now we need to go back again, starting to hop around, and let's not hop to myself, I hope. Now back to the seas. Let's see if I can catch him on the bridge here or not. Bring it all. Here we are, pushing and flying around like crazy. Now we're Tiselius was among the riders. Ericsson, Bring It All has been dropped, and here we are meeting up. Oh, I don't want to go there. This is the fun part of Swift. Here we have Bring It All. Let's see if I can follow them. Pinto and Ericsson up at the front here. And Swift is flipping around like crazy. And I'm flying back to the seas. Let's see if I can stay here somewhere with the ace. No, flipping back again. Let's work our way front. Let's stay here with Johan Gren and Jay Eriksson for a few seconds, and maybe, just maybe, it will work itself out. Here is Avelbug. They are coming out, and where did I go now? Now I'm out here somewhere. As we are climbing out again, we are meeting the D's who are just coming into the jungle here. And now I'm back with Schubert here, and Linderud, Klingvall, Whittaker. Seljenes is here, he's on the bridge. Karlsson, Tackle, Emil Holt, Schubert, Jansen should be Kim Little. No, couldn't stay with him. Sorry for that. Let's work our way up here again to Johan Gren and the front of Ace. See if I can possibly stay here with this rider now. No. Jumping back again. This is the interesting part about Swift, and hoping that the riders themselves aren't flying around like that. It's just me trying to follow him. But we do have the eyes on some other B riders here anyhow. We have A. Anderson, Warren, A. Karlsson, Jürgen Moog, Hardin, Isak Rindell. Let's give him a ride on. Fredrik Earnlead. I was trying to hit him, but not hit him, but trying to give him a ride on. Not sure if that was successful though. Niklas here, Sjöberg, Warren. Here we have Avebug again, and he are out. Let's see if I can chase back somehow. Out, no. Back again. It would be nice to come up to the front of a beast again, but I'm falling back. Bring it on, Adams. Okay, let's stay here with the ace for a few seconds. Bruno Vera, SZR and Bay. Is he in the lead? Things are jumping around like crazy. They are just out of a jungle and going to turn left into the bridge here again. And now we flew back and forth and back and forth, and Kim Little 158 beats per minute. Let's see if we can find Hodges. There he is, and give him some ride on for all his work with Swift Power. At least that's working. Pretty good. And 133, he hasn't been working very hard, or he's resting up very quickly after the climb there. Bruno Vieira 171. Let's see, Johan Gwen 120. Oh, he's not that he's almost rested. He's just sitting there in the back of that first A rider group. Let's see if we can work our way back now to the first. Here we have Bring It All leading out the bees with Avlebug. Avlesbug. Not sure really how to pronounce that. Bring It On is more easy to say, and K Kula is riding in his bike and beer kit. And then we have, whoa, we had a large group here. They are not even down yet. Bring It On is, let's see, is there almost a minute ahead there in this A group here. Coming down the mountain really quick at 12% descent, traveling at almost 80 kilometers an hour. And then we have the Vision Rider Roberts about 20 seconds up from his, and the front group is about 1 minute 40 in front of this group. So now we are going to turn left and go through the Essis back, I think. Let's see if things calm down a little here now when we are coming down. I could see the group behind. Where are they? Almost 2 minutes back. We have Nord here, Andreasson, MacLou. There is a lot of riders here. This is a huge group. You can see them here flying. Flying over the bridge, and you can see the volcano in the background going into the windmill park. And I don't think I can trust the clock here, because now suddenly the A group ahead of these was just 1 minute 14 seconds, so there are some bugs flying around here on Swift that are not showing the correct times, I believe. Bringedog and Avlesbug in the front group of the Bs, and you can see the front A's. They are just one corner ahead or so. If I zoom out, you can see the red dots here on the minimap, and we have a small group in the corner there, turning around right now. Not sure if we can see them, but when we are here, we can see the first A group up there. They are going to turn left among they are turning left there, you can see, and then going into the S's and into the finish line. So it stands between Avlesbug and Bringedal here, I believe, in the B's, and they are still they are in the same team. So not sure if a team orders are coming here, but let's see who of them who will take the win in today's B category, because I think the other riders here are 20 seconds back or more won't be able to catch. Now it's 40 seconds back, so times are flying around. Now I'm up with the ace. It's crazy here. And now back with Andreasen and Olsson, and we see Bringedal is 1 minute ahead now. And I think I will follow these riders, because if I stay with the other riders I can't go up to the front group here. So I will follow these riders and then jump back as we head into the finish of a race. And now the phone is ringing. Oh, we are going in the volcano, around the volcano, for the finish. And let's do like this to see the whole group here going under this little and up towards the volcano for the finish. And we have a small kick just going into the volcano that could split up this group, or they will just stay together until the sprinting to the finish line. We have Bringedal and Avlesbug, and you can see the riders Morvik, T. Olsson, Lindered and Nilsson, and a few other riders about 1 minute 20 seconds back here. J. Eriksson, Tommy Isaksson among the A's in the team SC, and Johan Gren 1 minute 20 seconds up with Hodges and Kim Little. and 141 beats per minute on Avlesburg. Let's see, Bring It All. Bring It All is working harder, 171. At least I believe so. Avlesburg is resting up, coming towards this little climb here, but it could be enough to break things apart, as it takes a few seconds to climb up into the volcano, and then it's pretty flat and a small downhill towards the start-finish line. And here we go. Let's see what happens here. Usually it does, people push it quite hard here. 6 watts per kilo now. Bring It All is up at the front with his teammate, you can see them there. But just pushing it a little, up to 7 watts per kilo. Ericsson now, Jonas Ericsson, up 8 watts and then back again. And there was one rider here, but is back again. Now it's coming around. Tiselius and Isaacson, and who's more? S. Martin, I think. That is in this front group here of the bees. And into the volcano where it gets really hot, and you can see the riders behind there. It looks to be about a minute out. So Bring It All and Avlesburg will have to make a decision on who's going to win in the Vikings rider today. And among the SCs we have Tommy and Carl. And then we have the PTC rider Bruno Vieira and McGlew from Innovation. And Ricky Klingvall is here. No, he's in the group behind there, 1 minute behind. Now it's about 2 kilometers to the finish line, I believe. A little over 1 kilometer, so it's 29.7 or so, I believe. And Jay Ericsson is up at the front in the A category riders, but there are a big group of A riders ahead, so I'm not sure really on what placings they are going to get here. And now up to 7 watts per kilo again, 550 watts for Bring It All. And Avlesburg is just a little ahead here. Here we are, side by side now. Or Bring It All is in the front. Making a final left turn down towards the finish line, and let's see who's got the push. Is it Avlesburg or Bring It All, or are they just going to ride high, hand in hand into the finish line together as good teammates do? And now the Team SC riders here is up at the front, Ericsson and Tommy Isaacson. And there goes Carl Tiselius. Oh, he's flying away at 15 watts per kilo. And Bring It All, here comes Bring It All, and Avlesbook at 14 watts per kilo. And I believe Bring It All has a little advantage here. If he's no, but we got a nice finish there of these riders. Let's see. Ooh, now I fell out of the. Oh, sorry. It would be nice to work our way back and get into the ride again. But that's pretty hard when there is thousands and thousands of riders out on course. Here we have the rest of the B's and A's and D's and everyone. Oh.
Pappa, det funkar inte att spela på min iPad.
Funkar inte?
Nej.
And here we have a little man who's telling me the
Titta,
iPad is not working and the viewer's time is over.
Titta, den är slut.
And you need to go to bed, Johan. Vi ska sova.
Nej, hon är.
This group here of 15 to 20 riders are in the B's, and we are following them in the drone mode here. That's the easiest way, I believe, to see the action from above. And we have Hardin going away here in the front. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I came back. Let's see if I can follow Hardin or if he's going away from the group by himself here. Now he's starting to push 7 watts per kilo already. But we have Melson and Levang who's not giving up. Or was it Warren? It was Warren. 7 watts per kilo. Hardin 8.2 watts per kilo. Warren got some strange issue with his cadence. And here they come. Warren, Warren looking really fun. Earn lead, Isaacson. And now I'm trying to jump back as fast as possible not to be dropped out of an event module again. It would be very nice if you weren't being dropped as riders crossed the finish line. If you're in the event and watching them, it would be nice to stay in the group. And now we are mixed up with the sea frontier, I believe. A large group with Calidera. What do we have? The B riders here: T. Svensson, Simmer, Barton, and I'm not sure. A. Carlson here going off the front. Let's give him a ride on here. I have Simmer 8.4 watts per kilo. Svensson dropping, going back here. P. Wallman with Jimmy Druva in the C's, and P. Jäderfelt in the B's here has been dropped. J. Anderson giving ride-ons to some B riders here. It's another group with mixed B's. A. Severa and Anderson again. Polish rider. Lesniewski, and the Dutch Severa, Beheg, Anderson, Conny Landfjord, he needs a ride on, and Ebro, there he is. I will give him a ride on also. He's a IRL friend of mine, racing among the seas here. Now things are starting to heat up in this group too. As you can see, 10-11 watts per kilo, and I'm trying to work my way back to the next group with Byström, Sea Rider. Let's see if we can see any more bees here now. I think we are mostly Sea Riders left here now. J. Robertson and Trones. And MC Neo riding at 4 watts per kilo in D. That never works. He's always disqualified in almost every SZR race because he's riding in the wrong category and doesn't have a Swift Power account, or hasn't had a Swift Power account since 2015, so that's a little too bad that he's not realizing that he should ride in C or even B's. I'm not really sure about his performance, but always seems to be riding in the wrong category. Okay, that was it for tonight. I will thank you very much for watching or looking at this little transmission from me. So have a nice evening, and I will put some kids to bed now. Bye bye.